config lets you control all those various settings. The very first thing here to notice is the type of search to use, and this is a very important choice to make. Traditional, and we also support the Sphinx search engine. By default, and what most people will use, is traditional search, which is built right into MySQL, and you don't need to really do anything to make it work. However, if you have a large community with many posts or blog entries, etc., then Sphinx might be an option for you to look into. The downside to Sphinx is that it does require system administrator sort of experience to install on your server. This is not something that IPS support will be able to help you with, although we do have information at the bottom of this article to sort of point you in the right direction. But if you have a large community, then Sphinx is something you might want to consider, because the downside to traditional Sphinx is that on very large databases, and I'm referring to millions of posts, traditional search will start to get slow and may at times lock up your community during busy times. For the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on traditional search. The second option is full text searching. This is an option you are almost always going to want to leave set to yes. There are two ways to search a database, and without getting into technical reasons, full text searching is by leaps and bounds a faster method of doing that. So you're going to want to leave full text searching enabled unless, as the notes here allude to, there's a specific reason you'd want to disable it. Sometimes non-English words, especially those in multi-byte character sets, may not always function correctly with full text searching. So this is in that case, you may want to disable it, but on the whole, we do highly recommend you leave full text searching on. The next option about minimum search length specifies how long a length of a word the system will search for. Now there's a few very important notes here, in that in certain circumstances your database configuration, MySQL, can override this setting. So regardless of what you put in here, your database may ignore this, and there's really nothing we can do about that. Also, you should know that common words such as yes, no, colors, etc., depending on your community, will not be indexed by the database, and that's again something that we cannot directly control, and that's just for optimization purposes. So there are some downsides there too, and that's where again you want to consider Sphinx, but look at the bottom of this article for more information. The rest of these settings have to do with limiting and how they are displayed, and they're very self-explanatory. For view new content, and this goes back to Sphinx, because Sphinx there's a delay in searching. You'd want to set this to yes for Sphinx, because this makes view new content faster. You'd only want to set to no if you're having performance problems. You can block forums from search. We block our test posting forum because there's no reason for that to be indexed and searched, because they're just tests. Anyway, you can choose search types, the default view new content method, which we recommend content I have not read, rather than new since last visit, because that way they can always keep track of things they may not have read, even if maybe they came really quick and then left the community and weren't able to read everything. A lot of these settings here are very self-explanatory, so I won't really go over them too much, and then we get into Sphinx settings. So on the whole, search setup, most communities can leave it by default. Maybe you want to change a few things here and there, but on the whole, this is something that comes right out of the box, pretty much the way the majority of our clients expect it to behave.